Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings all again. Archimedes was the name of that canine, and also I can't remember any of this. And also, this is what they look like. What came through? Something around these lines. So I wanted to put that out there. That went really well. Okay, I got this one's going to be interesting. I'm not channeling myself, but somebody's coming through about a little about who I am. I don't know anything about me, not really. My galactic past apparently is coming through a little bit slightly. I got a message of I've had a lot of activity around today. Some Greys have been around. Grey Door, that's the weirdest name ever. Anyway, that's the name I got. Anyway, that's from the Zeta. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this. I'm slightly channeling as Zeta today. I think it's more telepathy talking than channeling, but I can feel his presence. Anyway, well, that's normal. What's new? We're going into a more newer phase, apparently. We're going into, we're not in Kansas anymore. I think we're already away from that, so. Okay, blessings all. Let it loose. So, here we go. I'm going to be channeling somebody. It's not me, but it's somebody. Greetings, I am Michael, Archangel Michael. As your earth opens up to itself, you all begin to know your past lives and who you truly are in the universe, how you were represented. As this one has been connecting to you all, more will open up to their own selves when they are ready. Many do not remember their past lives for a reason. There's nothing to worry about. You are there for a reason. You're not remembering for a reason. Concentrate on now. That's what matters most. But as for this channeler, as he connects to other species, we are opening up channels that were not open before. So information can be done well. Enter your Earth's atmosphere into the human psyche, consciousness of understanding as you are all slowly unlocked. And you know more about yourself, maybe more than you want to know. One thing we can say about this channel as it opens up many doorways of possibilities for all of you, opportunities of spiritual knowledge. What we can say is that this is a neutral unit of information. There is no pointing fingers of who is negative and who is positive. It is a neutral ground here. This is why some will find negative energies or whatever they might not feel comfortable with, because they want to be either on the dark or the light. And those of the light are not always on the light, though. They think they are. But they have many challenges to understand. But to understand this channel and this information is a neutral ground is what you're connecting to. So you're connecting to both sides of the spectrum. To see it all. To neutral energies is not an easy route to take, is it? Some just want to be of the light, some just of the dark. But then be in between, not to judge anyone. That is very powerful. Of course, both are powerful. All three are powerful. But to be in the middle is not easy. None of them are, actually. They all have their ups and downs, don't they? But as we open up more vortexes for you all to awaken, but also this one to continue, we have to open up doorways that have not been opened. New entities, yes. The new possibilities of spiritual awakenings, yes. It is time. You have passed, all of you. As you realize your reality that you are known to is going to begin to change drastically. When the time is right, not tomorrow, but you will know. As you all begin to connect more to your spiritual energies, you will feel, know, and not have fear. Just know. The love of your heart will guide you into the right direction. As your reality begins to peel away, you can say in some regard, your third density mindsets begin to awaken so much. As we begin, some of you might see the world a little bit differently after this. It is time to unlock much of the secrets of this one that he's not even aware of. It will help you know yourself in some regard. At least have an idea. Like, there's more to this, isn't there? But we will let another entity speak of this. Yes. Beginning as we are. Blessings to you and your society as it goes into a change of reality. Fourth density energies will be entering into your realities little by little over time. You will get more sophisticated in spiritual knowledge. Without having to ask the questions, you will know the answers already. You might not be sure, but the answers will come through when your time is ready. There are so many here on this earth that have no clue of who they truly are in the galaxy, your universe. Fascinating times we are in. We can say this before I leave. This channel has done this several times on other worlds, reptilian worlds, Zeta worlds, Nordic worlds, and so much more. This is nothing new to him. He's done this before several times. So awakening a sleepy world is nothing new. And there have been Zeta worlds that refuse to awaken to their possibilities. If you can imagine that. We will now continue with another being. Blessings to you. We will be watching you all. Blessings to you so much. You are all wonderful. You are all a rose, a golden rose of light. So pure, so fragile, but pure, but strong within is to connect to that strength. That is what you are heading for. You have the strength. It's just some don't utilize it. It's time to activate it. It's time to be you. As you know right now. Blessings. Good day. We are Essassani. A different version of Essassani tonight. A very different version of it. As we begin to connect, as you all waken up to the novel of you, turn the page every day. But do you look at what is in the text though? Do you see that? Is it really there? Some just flip through the pages of themselves, but not truly grasping the full power of who you are. Some are still deciding if they even want to believe it. As you go into this remembrance, Essasanis are very close. We are part of your genetics, as you can tell. Well, not here, but you understand. Through previous channelings, we were given an opportunity to connect to your society in the past, as you can tell. Mostly gray. I want to make this clear, there is a slight yin-yang connection to us, but it is mostly gray, just to put that out there. And human. You're human. As we open up your diary of yourselves, we will start with this one first. Yes, he has many lifetimes as a Zeta Gray. Yes, reptilian also. As a Zeta, it was not an easy existence, but as a Zeta, he's one of our grandfathers. One of our, not necessarily founder, but he is well connected within our society, our ancient society before we became Essassani. Essassani does not matter. Call us whatever you wish. Does not matter. What matters is the information. What matters is you growing, going further than you are today, bypassing your fears, caressing your future self, your more powerful self. But many still do not want to go there now, do they? As for this one, yes, many Zeta lifetimes, not exactly the best track record as a Zeta, but also one that learned much and went through many tribulations to be with you here today. As a Nordic also, went through many lifetimes to be with you here today, to do this. Sacrificed himself many lifetimes, knowing this lifetime was ahead of him. Even some things, we cannot even go into details. Some lifetimes are not for the ear, not even for him yet, or for you. What we can tell you is that he met many lifetimes on Mars, And that is one of the reasons why he is here. He's had many lifetimes on Mars that he does not remember. As we open up his chamber of his mind, he's had many lifetimes as one in a superior position, as you will call somewhat as your president, not as a president, but some of great power that abused it like you would not believe, but not against those of, mostly to those that were dishonest to him, not to ones that were of family, friends, of good people, just of those that were villainous. That is all. Like, if someone's going to start a fight, well, he had lifetimes where he went too far with that. So what has come? Much karma, but much knowledge with that also. Many lifetimes of great power over others, but not as your government. Just want to make this clear. Not as your government, as you call it, sellouts, nothing like that. It's just those, when they brought oppression, he would fight back and a little bit overboard, if you know what I mean, to those that were not exactly positive. So that brought much darkness into a positive environment. But many lifetimes on Mars that are, you can say he's going through the karma here on this planet. Still, after all this time, most of it has been cleared out. Yes, there's still much to learn. As we digest what this life, many of you, as we open up this, many of you are Martian in past lives that are going through the same thing. Not exactly as circumstances, but going through karma and finishing up your lifetimes, closing up lifetimes that were never finished. This one's doing the same thing. Much of that Martian lifetime has been closed, locked, and key because of the sacred knowledge that was around that lifetime. Similar to your Illuminati connections, similar, but nothing, not of that bloodline, not at all, but of great knowledge of power, such as Martian ideals. Reversing what went wrong. Here is reversing what went wrong there. Spirituality did not live there very well. It was exist in Mars, yes, but was not of the norm. And in some ways, this Earth is no different in that regard. Yes, there's feminine energies here, which is very wonderful. Mars did not have that luxury. But spirituality did exist. But here, in this society, you have spirituality, but most of your society does not understand it. As your Earth, so it's very simple, similar to your Martian incarnations. It's like not having spirituality at all, in many ways, where materialism replaces spirituality here on your planet. So it is very Martian still in this society. This Earth is a clone of Mars in many ways. Not exactly, but in many ways. As you dive into your histories, my friends, you will see similarities. Yes, we do realize Mars is a long time away. Now, what isn't it? But not necessarily. Because many of you chose lifetimes that are similar to your Martian lifetimes even today. Not entirely exactly, but similar in situations. Lovers, friends, foes. Much of it is still the Martian agenda. There are many lifetimes. Also, Venus, Jupiter, etc., etc. But at this time, we're speaking of Mars. It's because many of you are clearing out those past lives and don't even know it. this one's doing it has no idea. Connecting to you in a spiritual form is helping much to clear out this karma of the past negativities, clearing out, healing. And as this healing process goes, your earth goes through a process with you all together, of course, connecting to yourselves. You are all powerful. You are all bigger than you think. As for position in this universe, oh yes, many feel, oh, I work at McDonald's and such. You have to realize how powerful, what a big role you play in this universe. It is time for you to eventually realize that. What we call this is the Russian dance. Excuse me. Well, that is actually true. Russia plays a big part in this. But what we're going into is a Martian dialogue. Will continue over time. Open up passageways into Mars of what happened and how to heal from these lifetimes. Many of you have reptilian lifetimes on that planet, gray lifetimes on that planet, humanoid lifetimes that did not go so well, but many did have lifetimes that went well. And those will be explored also. The house you live in, the food you eat, not necessarily exactly like a Martian, but Martian energies does live in, with all those things in some regard, not for all, but many. This is your second chance, you can say, on this earth. You're trying it over again, where lifetimes failed in that world. And you're here giving it another shot in this one. Because the similarities of technology is not the same, but it has its similar connections. So, as we end this communication, this is a preview of what's to come. As we let this set in for a while. And all, yes, you Syrians out there, you have a Russian and Martian connection. Russia has a big part in Mars. That was I want to speak of, but others have been pushing it, as I can feel. Your Russian society is very Martian-like, now isn't it? Where same genders want to be together and cannot. Where free speech has been closed down, that is very Martian. At one part in the Martian world, that was, in some areas, was happening. So you are following the footsteps of another world and don't even realize it. This is why so much healing is needed to be done on this earth. How can you ascend if you don't clear out the mess? But the mess has much teachings, yes. So much more will be explored, but so much will take time. Because the wounds are deep now, aren't they? We will repeat it. This is the end of this transmission. This is SSI, the Council of SSI, connecting to you all. Awakening your Earth. Your Mother Earth has been waiting a long time for this. It's not for all of you. Yes, you might have differences of right and wrong. But don't forget, you are all family no matter what. Many messages have become in your society over time to unlock your minds, to know who you are. Your past lives are very, very vital to your awakening process. To let go of the old and let in the new. And many of you are Martian. Many of you are Venetians of Venus, if I pronounce that correctly. Yes, Venus souls do not have the same karma as the Martians, though, but they do have less spiritual connections here that have helped the spiritual connection on this earth very, very much. As our society continues to connect to your earth, you will see yourself transform. See yourself become multi-dimensional, more telepathic, more positive, more unafraid, which is very important. Unafraid to be yourselves. Now, we do understand that when you're being yourself and unafraid, many will be afraid. They are not used to this, of a you being you, and others are just, why don't you go back to being afraid again? Or why don't you go back to the old you? You will encounter this as you unlock these doorways. Others will see and understand the new you. Blessings to you. Sending out love to you. Enjoy your awakening. Signing out for the moment. Love to you and light. Continue your journeys, please. Blessings.